Sports PGA Tour Golf. Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour. Select your gameplay preferences here. That's it. Now take a minute to look around or select Quick Play to get out to the course.
Welcome in, everyone, to EA Sports' continuing coverage of PGA Tour Golf. Friday belonged to the Europeans. They jumped out to a 6-2 lead, so the U.S. with plenty of work to do here on day two to try and make things manageable for match play on Sunday. And this will work its way just into the rough, so a missed fairway here at one.
But it is sitting up, so that's not too bad. Shouldn't be much of a problem from there.
He'll like that one. That's right where you want to be, right side of the fairway, well positioned for the next shot. And that will end up in the short grass, left side, so a very nice drive there to kick off the round. No issues here. That is into the fairway. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Well, had a good line in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. Second shot now from just a foot or two off the fairway. That one is running so hot. Okay, not particularly close, but no chance for the putter to do its thing. Gotta be careful of this ball checking up too soon, as he'll try to get this just right. Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. So that one, Frank, came out way too hot.
Just goes to show what happens when you don't find these greens in regulation. Now, he's looking at 2 putts, maybe 3 from where he is.
close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Good chunk of real estate here, 22 feet away. All right, so just a bogey, but that'll be good enough to at least get a tie here and still possibly even win the hole. All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. Moving on, we come to the par 4 second. Good solid tee shot there, coming off the bogey at the first. This is in the fairway at number 2. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. He seemed to like that one as well. He should. It'll wind up just right of center. Good shot. Well, going to be a lengthy putt for birdie, but on a long approach like that, anything on the green is a welcome sight. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
Well, he's looking at 138 yards to the front, 160 to the hole, pin sitting on the right.
Ball was always heading a little bit right, but inside 10 feet, there's nothing wrong with that on this hole.
Now, going to have to try and get this out and let it run. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. He's hoping here to at least get this to tap-in range, but it is for birdie. That is an excellent lag putt right there. Had the speed perfectly. 13 feet away. Okay, there's one. Can't lose the hole. That's safely in for par. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. Settling in, hoping for a good one here at the par 3. That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. You got to think 2 putts will work out fine from here, but this is a long look for birdie. This one is tracking. It's on a good line. Look out. This one could be really good. What a putt. Just missed, Frank.
That's cruel.
Now chipping up to the putting surface for this, his second shot. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. This from about 10 feet. Anything close will do. This for par to win the hole. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. Challenging hole coming up next. This is the par 4 fourth.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though. And that tee shot finds the first cut. But really, with that second shot, it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Okay, things have been a little shaky here on this front side, but a few more drives like that could help right the ship. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. It's now his second from just off the fairway.
Good approach shot. Birdie putt coming up. Approach shot just a little right, little short.
So after a well-placed drive, this his second from short range. Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Now his second at the par 4 fourth. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. Now this for birdie.
And I really like the form here. Head still, body nice and steady as he works through the impact.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. 15 feet away. And that's not going to do it. So now This is back to being just a one-up lead. A par 4 on tap next as we come to the 5th hole. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. And that one too close to the edge, and it's going to wind up falling into the bunker. Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball going to run off the fairway and into the bunker. Okay, trying to build on that early one-up advantage, and that's going to wind up in the short graph. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance.
That's a pretty good shot out of the fairway bunker, and it just nabs a piece of the green.
To where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank. Need to be careful not to take much, if any, sand here. His second to this par 4.
That took some guts too. That was a clean strike out of the fairway bunker. And to get it inside 10 feet, some doing.
This one computed at an even 60 feet here for birdie. Well, Iona's had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Down to Iona. This for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
The U.S. is liking this to add to their lead. Now a chance for Team USA to add on. Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. Sixth hole up next. It is a par 4.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Okay, not much to fault so far. Early 2-up advantage, and that drive safely in the fairway. This one started up the right side. And that, a good-looking shot there. Well placed in the fairway.
Way too conservative. 3-wood admittedly finds the fairway, but look at the length of the second shot.
And how about that for a nice approach from way out? That one finds the green with a birdie putt on tap. Ball sitting okay here for his second here at the 6th. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. Safely out of the bunker, but still a little bit of work left. I think you'd like to see that a little closer. Look here at birdie.
Ever so slightly right to left. I'm not sure you can give the hole away here.
This is a 13-footer.
All right, so just a bogey, but that'll be good enough to at least get a tie here and still possibly even win the hole. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. Safely in for a par here at the 6th.
Par 5 up next as we come to the 7th hole. Going to work this up that left-hand side. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
This starting toward the right side. And that one not straight enough. It's going to work its way into the bunker. Want to make sure you catch this cleanly. Here's a second to the par 5. Yeah, that's a good shot. Sand takes away any chance of going for the green in 2, but this is a nice recovery here to get back on track. Safely back into the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result. Third shot, looking for a good one.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Well, we've got about 135 yards left.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green. And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Now this for birdie.
Just watch. He needs to get the toe of the putter slightly off the ground and put a good firm stroke on it.
Yes, that will put the pressure on the match. That's in for a birdie. An outside look here for birdie. That won't get the job done, so the deficit now stretches to 2. Par 3, tee shot needs to be precise. Okay, that one's dancing. Okay, that ball safely on the green. And that gonna wind up on the green. Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. This one on the slow side as he'll try to get this one close.
Good little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, well, that is on the green, but apparently just too difficult to get enough loft on it out of the bunker, and that winds up well beyond the hole.
Kidding me. That looked like it was in.
That is so painful when you come up that short.
Why is it that putts on line come up short?
He's not going to be real happy with that. Wow. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. All right, so just a bogey putt. That'll be good enough to at least get a tie here and still possibly even win the hole. And finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. Okay, that mean for par here at the 8. One more par 4 to get through on this front side as we come to the par 4 ninth. Is starting up the right side. And that will do just fine. That is going to wind up right down Broadway. A majestic looking tee shot there. So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball. Should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see.
Oh, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
130 yards left to the flag. It's a nice round number, and that pin, well, it's back left today.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
So now from that first cut, his second to the par 4.
A touch long, a touch left. But still, how good can you putt?
Here we go.
Now it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Pin in the back left today as he'll stare down this second to the par 4.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
That's a well-played hole, and that will swing the pressure to the other side as this one in for a birdie. The Americans need this to tie the hole. Yes, very methodically done, and that one in for a birdie. We get the back nine started here with the par 5 10th. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up.
Okay, that's going to do just fine. Trying to work out of this 3-down hole, and that's a good start. Okay, that will work its way out to the fairway, but it's going to leave a fairly lengthy approach coming up.
I don't know about that one. Ball in the first cut. Could have gone a little further down the fairway, but still, hey, what am I saying? In good place now.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Had the distance right, just a tad offline. How about the chances for getting it up and down from that spot?
Yeah, it's not in the thick stuff, Rich, so that's advantage number one. Really, the lie's pretty good. I think it's a standard pitch. And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Ready for his third shot. Needs to hit this close.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Iona, this a birdie putt.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Now this, for birdie at 10.
Absolute perfect spot to putt from. Very little break, if any. He should be able to just run this right in.
Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. 13 feet away. And that's not going to do it. So all of a sudden, the deficit is up to 4. Settling in, hoping for a good one here at the par 3. Try to fly it all the way back there, but that'll be too much as it trundles over the back of the green. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round will win the day. He'll take that, no doubt. That'll be a birdie putt coming up here at 11. Now, from a tight lie, this his second. Now a delicate little chip here for his second.
Oh, you would have loved to hit that close, but instead that really hurts coming out of the rough and just, well, it's flown over the green, and now, sadly, to make things worse, in the bunker.
$18-footer. Made a good run at birdie. You'll have to focus now. Try to walk away with the par. Time to pick up and move on.
So that brushed into a par here at 11.
Moving on, we come to the par 4 12. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
Yep, that's good.
Superb position right in the fairway and 200 yards to the flagstick.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
I'm not quite sure that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Yeah, that's going to be just okay. Might have been a little worried about not getting it out, and instead, this is going to leave a tough putt coming up. Oh, yeah, that one on line all the way. It's in for a birdie. Now this to prevent the Europeans from winning the hole. And that's going to tighten things up just a bit. That lead going to fall from 3 to 2 up. 13th hole coming up. It is a par 4. That, I do believe, is into the bunker. And that one coming in too hot. It kicks off the fairway and right into the heavy stuff. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. So this, his second now, trying to get this out cleanly.
Now, that was a tough shot coming out of the fairway bunker, so really, all in all, that's an excellent approach.
So no real problems here with the lie. It's his second from that first cut. And this is looking really good.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second.
Oh, that was a good strike. Took it straight at it, too. That one bounce and check. Well played.
So even from the thick stuff, a chance still to possibly reach this green in regulation. And that'll do just fine.
He has a 12-footer here.
Oh, that's a nice putt. It's in for birdie, and it will put the pressure on to try and match. This to save the hole for the Americans. And that's not going to do it. So now, this is back to being just a one-up lead.
And getting set to tee off on this par 3.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Oh my goodness, that is way to the right. He'll have to go full Copperfield here. Magic to make his par. Yeah, he was wanting that one to bite, but that was destined to be long all the way. Okay, a little local knowledge there. He gets that ball to work back onto the green. And now a birdie putt coming up. Now a second to this par 3.
There's always an adjustment of feel for a shot like that because you've got to judge what it feels like when you get so much grass between club face and ball. That's why the ball doesn't come out as quick.
Well, obviously he can do better, and he's going to have to on this next putt if he wants to just get out of here with bogey, Frank.
And this one's certainly going to be, well, worth the price of admission.
This for birdie now at 14.
And this is one where you just got to keep the hand steady and the wrist quiet, making sure you get it started on line.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. Sizable putt from 16 feet. Final few holes coming up as we reach the par 4 15th. Well, this has been quite a match to this point. No quarter given on either side, and that one squarely in the fairway. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. This one starting a little bit left. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. See what he can do with this one. His second at the 15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of that rough.
Nice approach shot, and the other good thing about that, left it below the hole.
That is started right, and that is trouble. No, that's offline and directly into the water. So now after the drop, time to try again.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still one good putt, maybe a birdie. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. And after the chip from the rough, going to have to get up and down for a double.
Yeah, not bad. That is safely on deck inside of 10 feet.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green.
Whoa. Oh boy, just about flew that one in the hole. Luckily got it to stop. Not a bad shot.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie.
11 feet away. And that's not going to do it. So they're going to fall one down now with just 2 holes remaining to make it up.
Once again, doesn't count as a fairway hit. We all know that. But the first cut, the ball's sitting up. See what can happen from here. Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
And the heat is definitely on. 1 down with 3 to play. But that's going to be a great place to play from. In the fairway here at 16. Oh, that's trouble. Yeah, that ball never on line. Comes into contact with the leaves and the branches and just nowhere for it to go except into the hazard. So now from just into that first cut, he'll ready his approach to this par 4. safely out of the bunker, but still a little bit of work left. I think you'd like to see that a little closer. That's good effort. Certainly not the worst shot we've seen on this hole. That was pretty darn good. A big one here. A chance to tie the match if this goes. I think that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
This will be a 14-foot putt here. Okay, that one on line, a good putt, but it's a double bogey here at par 4. Okay, well, even for a bogey at 16. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. Okay, safely in for his par. That'll mean this hole's tied, and the difference will remain 1. No mistake about that one. A very confident drive here at 17, trying to possibly put the finishing touches on this victory. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Pins and needles time. Down 1 with 2 to play, but this tee shot in a prime location in the fairway. Getting set for a second shot here at 17. Let's see if he can finish with a good one. This ball in the rough, but a pretty good lie. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. While sitting on an upslope here, you got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that lie. Now, from long range, this for birdie. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, Cars, not a bad score here, but it may be the second best with a birdie putt looming on the other side. A look here for birdie at 17.
Really not a whole lot to this. He's going to get a little help from the slope. Other than that, just slightly to the right.
Now a 7-footer.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17.
Our final hole here, a long one as we close out the round with the par 5 18. And that'll turn up the pressure here at 18, holding a 1-up lead. That is safely in this final fairway. All right, in the fairway. And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. Okay, this is going to have to be a perfectly played 18th hole to salvage a tie. That's a good first step, safely in the fairway.
2 shots around this green is always good. Now, for a little CVS, perhaps a third shot on this par 5, get one close, maybe make 4.
But just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5. That second shot took some force on this par 5 just to get it into the greenside bunker. Now well positioned, especially with a little savvy bunker shot.
Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there.
Nobody's really going to be happy after that shot, squandering a really good opportunity of making birdie at this par 5.
Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. So he'll dig in here as he readies his third to this par 5. So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
And this is back up the slope. Fortunately, not a great deal of movement to it, but there is a little bit of right to left.
A long one coming up here for birdie. Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee.
Okay, first par putt made. Now, will we get a second to tie this hole?
8-foot putt here.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. And that's going to do it. Back and forth they went, but it'll wind up a one-up victory for Team Europe. Well, that'll wrap it up for us today. We saw a lot of great